chop foul over towards the coaching box.
First pitch, 7:05.
Hellickson gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see the werewolf, Jason Worth, take the field. He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game, so I have a feeling he could be a key player in this one when it's all said and done. I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Rips this one to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Clint Robinson steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first, so this is a big opportunity right now.
Ranging back is Borges at the track. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3-run shot to right center field as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, he worked himself into trouble out there right off the bat. He had to go through the heart of the order with guys on base. And now the next thing you know, he's already down 3-0 before he gets out of the first.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Anthony Rendon will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Stephen Drew will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago. Rocket to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Wilson Ramos will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game, and he is in there.
And this latest double right here should be the one that finally chases this guy. I mean, he's pretty clearly not right out there, and I would be absolutely shocked if they don't come out and hook him right now.
Scorched to third. Franco has it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3. Max Scherzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matt, in his last start, he threw a no-hitter, absolutely ate up his opponent. We'll see how long he can keep that no-hit streak going.
Odubel Herrera is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple.
Batting second,
Cesar Hernandez will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
A pause and the 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, Matt, they really need some better performances out of Ryan Howard. For whatever reason, he has been awful in this ballpark. Sitting under 200 in front of the home fans. Certainly not the kind of numbers he expects to post in his own ballpark. You know he wants to deliver a performance he can be proud of.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul. 2-1. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. And with that, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up. So we'll see how that impacts this game.
Surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. Ryan Howard is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Ben Revere will stand in for the second time now as he'll again get the opportunity to lead off an inning.
Yeah, 9 men came to bat in that first inning, so now they get a chance to reset and start over here in the second.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Hellickson sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Bryce Harper strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Bryce Harper has just clubbed a milestone home run. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, it's obviously not easy hitting home runs, Matt. That's why the best power guys are so popular. I suspect this one feels a little extra special, but I'm sure he'll keep things in perspective. He's not a threat to any record just yet.
Clint Robinson.
Stepping in now, Clint Robinson, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now batting,
Jason Worth stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Line toward the gap in left center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Posed.
But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 5 and the Phillies nothing. J.P. Arancibia will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
J.P. Arancibia.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Cody Ashe will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Freddie Galvis will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Hot shot down the line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Anthony Rendon is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he will make it into second with a 2-base hit here to begin the third. Stephen Drew will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
If you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher, give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's going to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Brett Oberholzer is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Hot shot on the ground is short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
The pitcher, number
Max
32.
Scherzer, the pitcher, digs into the box. So in a definite sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out.
Yeah, definitely the traditional train of thought.
And that's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And Drew will beat the throw home. He's safe at the plate.
Gotta like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot start, no doubt about it.
Ben Revere will try things.
contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And the runner from second is in to score. Make it 9-0. Throw won't get him. Daniel Murphy will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Oberholzer pauses. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
The right fielder, number 34.
Bryce Harper is set to try his luck now with 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here.
And you know he's walking to the plate just licking his chops. Everybody else has made it look so easy, so he should have plenty of confidence in the box right now.
Borges is there. Let's see if they test it. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
First baseman, number 25.
Clint Robinson strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. This is pulled into right. In for a look is Borges, but this gets down a base hit.
Now batting.
Jason Worth digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Hit hard to short, fielded by Galvis, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Peter Borges will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Peter Borges.
He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, the reason he's having the success he's had so far comes down to one main reason. He's changing speeds effectively. Now, you saw it in evidence right there. That's what you got to do to be a big-time pitcher.
Brett Oberholzer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Tap fouled at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Now batting.
Odubel Herrera will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment.
Yeah, a lot of guys are trying to pull everything when they get up to the plate. He went the opposite way, really paid off for him.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Anthony Rendon is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now here's a line drive that will make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Drew. He singled his last time up. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Daniel Murphy will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite.
Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now.
Leading off for the Phillies.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Odubel Herrera.
Odubel Herrera is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Murphy. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Cesar Hernandez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Settling in now, Max Scherzer. He's 1 for 4 for the game. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Michael Franco will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
3-2 now.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
First baseman
Ryan Howard is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. There to gather it in is Worth for the first out of the inning. J.P. Arancibia stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2. Here it is. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And at 9 games, I said this streak could go on for quite a bit longer. Sure enough, now it's up to 11. And the way they're playing, there could be no end in sight.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those